We have much to discuss, humans. I've been away far too long. You have been away far too long.
What we wanted to do with the terminals and Anniversary is evolve them a little bit.
But we also wanted to add some fiction, because that was the only thing that we weren't really touching.
They've been done a couple times in a couple different ways so far. Animated text in Halo 3, audio file with slideshow presentations as they were done in ODST.
We wanted to make sure that we could do them in a unique way, and so we worked with the Sequence Group to do more than just a motion comic. Really, it's more like an animated short.
Warning! By order of Ecumen Council.
Kind of settled on the story that talks a bit about 343 Guilty Spark.
Guilty Spark in the game is this character you don't really get to know too well. I mean, he's there and you form a bond with him, but at the same time, you don't know his story. You don't know his backstory.
What was could never be again.
That's been the fun thing. It's like, what the hell's he been doing for 100,000 years?
Other than what he says aloud, you never really understand what he's thinking. This was kind of an opportunity to explore that.
We just did the voiceover with Guilty Spark with Tim Dodabo. At one point in the session, he just said that he thought these scripts were really cool because he was able to learn some things about Guilty Spark, about him, that he had never known before in all of his time with all the games before. And that to me was a pretty good sign that we're putting together some interesting new stories, that we're adding some cool new dimensions to the universe.
It also runs parallel to the original event, so it doesn't change them in any way, but it will help you to have greater context and a greater understanding, and hopefully a greater appreciation of why you're in this place and what you're doing.
We try to make them fit very naturally within the existing spaces rather than create new out-of-the-way spaces for terminals to exist.
Even if you're not familiar with Halo, and perhaps especially if you're not familiar with Halo, this will give you some insight into the history of our universe and some of the characters that are involved in it.
All preparations are complete for my installation.
There's just so much that's been established.
It's actually worked out so well for us to build upon that and work with that.
We felt it would be an interesting opportunity to help tie the story in. So with the terminals, you'll get a couple sneak peeks of some things that we're thinking for Halo 4.
And through it, the familiar shape awaits. Halo. Home.